Talk, tick, tock. And I guess that clock has just been playing in the background this whole time. It's a little annoying actually, now that I'm aware of it. Now let's just continue. We've skipped breakfast and it's noon already, so we decide to eat lunch. Saber can't turn into a spirit like Archer, and I'm not sending her magical energy like all the other masters are doing. It doesn't need to be said that this is because I'm an unskilled master. It seems she can sleep to stop consuming magical energy, but doing so doesn't replenish it. So food will be her only source of energy. I'm in charge of cooking, so I can't be lazy about it. You know, weren't we told that servants, like, they eat, like, spirits and stuff, and that includes, like, human souls, but maybe just normal food works too?
サーバントは魔力で実体化しているんだろ？それじゃあ、セイバーの魔力は回復しないんだから、戦っていけばいくほど弱っていくのか？
I ask her after cleaning up our meal.
全く回復しないというわけではありません。魔力というものは活動しているうちは絶え間なく生成されるものです。自然からの供給がないサーバントでも自身の魔術回路だけで少なからず魔力を補充することができます。
なんだ、なら問題はないんじゃないのか？
さて、どう説明したものか。そうですね。そこの水道を例えにしましょう。今蛇口から水滴がこぼれていますね。それが私自身の魔力生成量だと思ってください。そしてその水滴を受け止めているグラスが私自身です。
You know, this visual novel loves metaphors. You keep using metaphors, but I guess, you know, trying to visualize, I don't know, magic, it's hard to explain since it doesn't exist in the real world, so they're just gonna use real world metaphors.
今の状態なら少しずつではありますが、水は私に溜まっていきます。さて、このこぼれている水ですが、これはグラスが重ければ重いほど蛇口の線が開かれていくのです。私はグラスに水が入っている限り蛇口から水を出し続けます。けれどグラスの水がなくなった時、つまりグラスに溜まった魔力を使い切った時、蛇口は完全に閉まってしまう。そうなれば水の供給はなくなり、グラスはずっと乾いたままでしょう。それがサーバントにとっての消滅です。
I was wondering, I guess, elimination for the servant. I was thinking it was only exclusively for Saber that happens. Like she's saying, like, you know, if she uses all her magical energy, then, well, she dies basically. But that might happen for any servant. But I guess it's more, what do you call it? There's more of a chance of that happening for her specifically because Shiro can't replenish her energy as effectively.
肉体を維持できぬほどの傷を負うか、自身を保つほどの魔力を維持できなくなるか。後者の例はそうあり得ることではありませんが。
Oh, well, it's rare, I guess.
けど、グラスに一滴でも水が残っていればいいんだろ？少しでもグラスに魔力、重さがあれば蛇口の線は開いてるんだから、時間が経てばまたグラスに水は溜まる。
そうですね。ですがこのグラスに溜まった水は常に失われていくのです。水はこうしている間にも使われていますし、戦闘となればその消費量はさらに勢いを増す。逆に言えば強力な行動ほど水を多く消費するのです。私の宝具を使用するのならば、グラスに水が満ちていようと一瞬で空になる危険もある。
Well, this is getting complicated now. To sum it up, as I, her faucet, am not giving her magical energy, she can only restore magical energy at a slow pace, the rate being just that of a dripping water. Yeah, I don't know, this visual novel always gives strange metaphors. Like, actually, I can't remember. They mentioned something like they mentioned other metaphors, like how Shiro was inserting iron rods into his back while using his strengthening magic and stuff. I don't know. But like again, every time they mention, you know, fantastical stuff like like magic, it's like it's hard to, you know, be immersed by just saying it's magic, and you can't really. There's no relative thing to imagine because we don't have magic in the real world. So I guess that's why they give these weird metaphors. Yeah, a better metaphor would be a bacterial colony? I don't know. Though, that just reminds me of a riddle that I did in a previous playthrough. But anyway. Summing up, giving her not enough water. Therefore, you should end battles as quickly as you can and sleep right after that to stop consuming any unnecessary magical energy.
それじゃあ宝具を使うなんてのはとんでもない贅沢ってことか。
そうですね。ですが使えないということはありません。威力を抑えれば一度ぐらいは可能でしょう。
I guess going back to the bacterial colony metaphor instead of using water, that sounds like, I don't know, the way you say it sounds like, yeah, it sounds like that magical energy would exponentially grow in that case. But is that, you know, is that equivalent to what she's saying? You know, her magical energy? Is magical energy, like if she has a ton of it, will it exponentially grow like a bacterial colony? I don't know. Like, I actually don't know, so. But I guess it's a moot point because, you know, Shiro can't really give a lot of magical energy. I don't think he can give any magical energy at all, actually. That's what he's saying, because, you know, he does it for him, he doesn't have any magical energy to begin with, like very little. So he can't give much at all. Like, that's what they're trying to say.
Nani言ってんだ。そんなことさせられるか。セイバー、宝具を使うのは禁止だぞ。そんなんで死なれたりしたら、どう謝っていいかわからない。
And yeah, Noble Phantasm uses a lot of her magical energy. Don't wanna use up all her water. I placed the tea in front of Saber. She frowns and reaches for the tea. Then, the phone rings.
日曜日、この時間にうちにかかってくる電話。
I have all too good an idea as to who it may be, but I'm scared by the consequences of ignoring the call.
はい、もしもし、エミヤですけど。
もしもし?
はーい、もしもし、藤村です。
Oh. It's our teacher. Or Taiga. I feel dizzy. She is the strongest in one regard. She simply disregards all the chaotic events that happened since last night, and I feel like it's just a normal day.
なんだよ。断っておくけど、俺は暇じゃないぞ、藤根。
何よ、私だって暇じゃないわよ。今日も今日とてお休み返上して教え子の面倒を見てるんだから。
It sure is strange. I feel like Fujine is right in front of me, puffing with pride.
そうか。なら世間話をしている場合じゃないな。こっちには火事も泥棒もサーカスも来てないから、安心して部活動に励んでくれ。
Alright. See you, Andias. I try to cut off our conversation. I've been in trouble since last night. It won't do any good to tell her that. Well, I guess she's in a little trouble right now, too.
はいよ。で、要件は何？
シロー、私お弁当が食べたいな。シローが作った甘々の卵焼きとか、どうなのよ。
What are we, a restaurant? Geez, what's up with that teacher?
たくしょうがねえよな。猛獣って腹減ると暴れるって言うし。
I put on the apron I just took off. Well, we have leftovers from lunch, and an omelet will be easy to make.
よし、できた。セイバー、ちょっと留守番頼む。すぐに戻ってくるから待っててくれ。
Is that a smart thing to do? To go somewhere without Saber's protection? I carry Fujine's boxed lunch and go out into the hallway. Saber follows me for some reason. I put on my shoes. When I look next to me, Saber's there, putting her own shoes on. Yes, of course. I mean, yeah, that's what I was thinking. You can't leave, you can't go anywhere without Saber being there with you. You're gonna, like, be targeted again by other masters.
セイバ
I call out to her timidly. Well, I know what she's going to say, but I have to ask her.
ー、その、なんだろう。
外出するのなら同伴します。サーバントはマスターを守るものですから。シロを一人で外を歩かせるなど危険です。
I thought so. Well, this is something I have to tell her eventually. This is a good time, so I'll tell her now.
セイバー、マスターってのは人目につくことを避けるんだろ？なら昼間は安全だよ。人気のない場所に行かない限り、あっちから仕掛けてくることはない。
I feel like you're a little overconfident, Shiro, about your own safety.
それは承知しています。ですが万が一ということもある。シロはまだ未熟ですから、四六時中共にいなければならないでしょ
う。Does she mean she'll be with me all the time?
バカ、そんなことできるわけないだろう。
What are you thinking, Shiro? That she'll follow you to the bathroom or something?
大体な、ずっと一緒にいるって、それじゃ寝るときはどうするんだよ。
Well, you sleep together, obviously.
シロは私を試しているのですか？睡眠中など最も警護すべき対象です。当然、シロのそばで私も待機しますが。
Which makes sense, right? You know how we were saying, like, how servants, if you're fighting someone that is better at combat than you, what do? Well, for example, you kill the master in their sleep. Hero. I hide my blushing face and take a huge breath to calm myself down. Oh damn. How stupid of me. I finally realized this important fact. This is what it means to fight alongside her.
シロ、どうしたのです？そこまで驚くことはないでしょう。昨夜リンが行ったことを私がするだけの話ではないですか。
Oh, what Rin did last night? Don't kid me. I'll go crazy before I even fight if you do that.
ダメだ、そんなの。セイバーにはちゃんと部屋を用意するから、そこを使ってくれ。
Shiro. I won't give in even if you look at me like that.
シロ、いい加減にしてほしい。大抵の矛盾は我慢してきましたが、これは譲歩できない。あなたの方針はマスターとして間違いだらけだ。理由を聞かなければ従いません。
Saber looks up at me. She's putting pressure on me, but I stare back at her.
理由なんてない。いいからおとなしくしてろって言ってるんだ。昼間は大丈夫なんだから、セイバーは休んでいればいいだろう。
Is it safe? I don't know, Shiro. It's like, we don't know what lives out there during the daytime. Exactly. I mean, I guess, yeah, you can't, like, I think the idea is, like, you know, he's thinking, like, you can't exactly just, like, fight in the middle of daytime because it's just a bunch of people. And the idea is that, if you're a magus, you can't exactly show everyone, like, you're, like, a magic user and stuff, right? Otherwise, magic association will go after you, you know? But then again, that's assuming that the magic user cares about the magic association in the first place, and also they don't just use their servant to like protect them from any kind of counterattack. I don't know. But then again, yeah, because again, like a sane master would think about this and say, well, I mean, I have a powerful servant, but they can't exactly protect me 24/7, right? So like making too much enemies, such as the Magic Association, as well as the what is it, the church as well? I guess they're also a organization that's related to magic. Can't make too many enemies, right? So that's why you wouldn't attack someone during the daytime when there's a bunch of witnesses. However, that's assuming the master is not crazy. And I'm thinking that little girl, Ilya, isn't exactly the most sane person in the world. Especially because I guess she's very young. Seems young, so that's why, right? She's not mature enough to understand how the real world works, and it's just, you know, as twisted as it may be, she's still like a little innocent, maybe. I don't know. And also, not just like crazy masters, but also like, it could also be like, for example, assassin, right? Assassin or Shashin has like the ability to conceal themselves as well, so they could just like slice your neck, you know, without you even knowing, and you'd be dead. It's like, I don't know. Is it really all that safe? I don't know, Miyashiro. Maybe you shouldn't be so hasty.
断ります。明確な理由を聞かなければ、私も引き下がれない。
I'm with Saber.
わかんないやつだな。セイバーは女の子なんだから、同じ部屋でなんか寝れるわけないだろう。
Well, again, Shiro, you're such an idiot. You're such a baka. Saber freezes.
ともかく帰ってきたら部屋を用意するから、それまで休んでいてくれ。
I run out the door.
ガキか俺は。
Yes, you are. And technically, yeah. I mean, Shiro is like a teenager, right? So, I mean, it's not like, I don't know, it's not like he's wrong. It's just that this is a life or death battle, and something so trivial as her sleeping in the same room as him is like, does it matter? Does it matter, Shiro? Oh, I don't know. I run outside and slap my blushing face. Well, anyway, Saber should understand since I told her so firmly. Oh. Frames dropping? Oh, frames coming back? Okay, it's weird. Anyway, I'll apologize for yelling at her after I come home. I go down the hill. It takes about 30 minutes to get to school on foot. I don't have to hurry, but I'm walking quickly right now. The reason being... Yep, Saber's right behind him. I knew it. The girl walking silently behind me. She'll follow me to school if I don't do anything. I have to clearly tell her right here.
Saber, 家で待っていてくれって言っただろ? マスターの言うことを聞けないのか?
I stop and turn to her. After glaring at me,
さあ、サーバントがマスターの指示に従わないということは、おそらく聞こえなかったのでしょう。
she turns away from me. I ignore Saber and go down the hill. Behind me, Saber's there, silently putting pressure on me.
いい加減戻れ。これ以上ついてこられると迷惑だって。はっきり言わなくちゃわからないのか?
I glare at the girl who's walking exactly 5 meters behind me. I don't know what her problem is, but I'm just met with silent defiance. But what is your problem, Shiro? She's just trying to help you not die. Jeez. I have no idea what she's so mad about. I do. But I'm sure she's just obstinate. Why are you so stupid, Shiro? Why? I don't know. Anyway. I ignore Saber and walk on. I go up the hill leading to the school, and I guess, I don't know, it's like, I guess maybe just Shiro just doesn't grasp the situation and how dire it is. But he's died like not even twice. I was gonna say twice, but he's died like maybe like thrice, actually 3 times. You know, don't understand that you could die. You gotta make the proper precautions. This town has lots of hills, but this one is especially long. The school on top of the hill is high enough to be able to see everything in this town. It's a bit past 1 o'clock. Fortunately, I don't see any students around. It's Sunday, so I bet most people in the clubs are still resting after eating their lunch. I sigh and give up. I turn around. When I stop, Saber comes up to me and glares. She looks even more angry, as I've been ignoring her this whole time.
Saber.
なんでしょう。好きにしていいということでしたが。
都合のいいことだけ聞くんだな、お前は。
I guess him and Saber are just not getting along right now.
当然です。私はサーバントですから、ミスミスマスターを危険にさらすわけにはいきません。
And she's right.
わかった。俺の負けだ。諦めたから一緒に学校まで行こう。そうすればお前だって学校が安全だってわかるだろうしさ。
Oh, is it a safe place? I don't think it is, actually. Again, if you remember the prologue, there was something going on in that school that involved another Magus, right? So I don't know. Is it a safe place?
それと、さっきは怒鳴って悪かった。ほら、そうと決まったら口裏を合わせよう。セイバーは親父の親戚で、観光がてらに遊びに来たってことでいいか。
I walk up the hill with Saber.
はい。それでシロの都合がいいのなら構いません。
よし、それじゃあ決まりだ。そうだな。どうせ遅かれ早かれ顔合わせはするんだから、今紹介しても同じだよな。
That's right. Saber is bound to meet Sakura and Fujine if she's staying at my place.
そうだ、セイバー。聞き忘れてたけど、その服どうしたんだ？
これはリンがくれたものです。レーターになれない以上、普段着は必要だろうと。
How thoughtful. That's unexpected. I'm not surprised by Tosaka's kindness, but just that she's have such feminine clothes. I mean, is it? I don't know. Again, is that weird? Also, is it all that feminine? I don't know. I mean, I guess it is, like a skirt and blouse.
それじゃあ、鎧は？今はうちに置いてあるのか？
違います。鎧は私の魔力で編まれたものです。解除するということは消すということ。戦闘時になればすぐにでも私の体を守るものです。
Ah, yes, magical armor.
なんだ。武装はいつでも出したり消したりできるってことか。
How convenient.
はい。ですから心配は無用です。ここで敵に襲われようと、シロは私が守護します。
そっか。そりゃ頼もしい。
Maybe because I've kept so quiet up until now, my honest opinion slips out. Saber does not answer me and continues up the hill. We reach the school gate. Oh well, I guess I'll just pretend I'm showing a new student around school.
セイバー、もし誰かに呼び止められたら何も言わずに首を振るんだぞ。日本語はわかりませんって顔ができればベストだ。
Is that a good idea? I guess Shiro just doesn't want to explain this whole thing. And also, of course, yeah, you can't like you know, reveal the fact that he's like connected to like magic and stuff, right? And Saber is like a magical being. Can't do that. It's against the rules. I guess he's just making her seem like a foreigner. And I guess she is? I mean, I don't know, all the characters speak Japanese, but we've learned again that Heracles, well, not Heracles. I was gonna say Heracles is not Japanese, since we know he's from Greek mythology. But also he can't talk, so it doesn't matter. What I was trying to say is like even with heroes such as Lancer, Kukulon, I guess, that's what we learned. He's Irish, right? As far as I know. I think Irish or Gaelic or something like that. But he speaks perfect Japanese. So I guess it's this weird thing that where like you know, like even in anime where even if the characters are not Japanese, they can just speak perfect Japanese and they just what's the word? They can blend in easily into the culture. So I was wondering, like, maybe like Shiro is trying to make it seem like Saber is just a foreigner who doesn't understand anything, doesn't understand Japanese and stuff. He also mentioned like, oh well, I guess that is true because he mentioned that at least the cover story anyway is the fact that Saber is a relative to his father, and I think I think we've learned that his father is not Japanese, right? And also the fact that he's come overseas, you know. So I guess yeah, he's just pretend you're a ignorant foreigner, Saber. Just do that.
セイバー、なんだよ、怖い顔して。脅かしっこはなしだぞ。
いえ、別に白を見ていたわけではありません。ただ、魔力の残滓が強いもので驚いていただけです。
Oh, see, yeah. Again, it was mentioned there's something going on at this school. Seals and stuff.
魔力の残滓？本当か？
Or rather, not seals, but like some sort of boundary field, you know? And also the fact that there was a battle here, right? Maybe that's also the case, you know? Lancer and Archer was battling here in the school. Saber says so, but I don't feel anything. Well, that's because you're an amateur magus. You're not really good at this. Well, I can't feel any magical energy unless it's really strong.
はい。と言っても、シロウには驚くべきことでもない。リンはシロウとは同学年なのでしょ？彼女ほどの魔術師が1年以上いる場所なのです。工房の一つも用意しているでしょうから、どう隠しても魔力は漏れる。
So Saber is just assuming that it's because of Rin. But we know it's not just because of Rin, though. It seems the magical energy Saber feels is from Tosaka.
あいつも結構同志なんだな。入る前からセイバーに魔力感知されるなんて。あいつ中にいるのか今。
I wonder if we chose the decision not to team up with Rin. I wonder if she was here now, she would be able to explain that, right? Explain the fact that it's not her, or it's not, you know, solely her that's Saber sensing, you know, the magical energy.
いいえ、リン本人はいないようです。彼女がいるのならもっと強く感じ取れるでしょう。この敷地には魔術師らしき人間はいない。
Nobody. So there is no magus in this school right now. I was thinking maybe one, like someone, like I don't know. Again, that prologue, someone might have been in the school, you know, hiding as like a student, you know, maybe, or someone. I mean, they might not even be a student. They might not just be a stranger, but they're just in the school somehow. I don't know. At least we're not, privy to that fact yet. I don't think. Saying no one's a magazine because I'm thinking, well, it's Sunday too, right? So maybe that's why as well, right? Because again, I feel like I'm pretty sure, like it's pretty obvious there is another Magus other than Rin or Shiro. There's gotta be someone else. Because someone made those, like, what do you call it? Not seals, but like something like again the boundary field. Someone made that in this school. But Saber is saying there's no one here that is a Magus. So I assume, if she's right, they're just not here at the moment, right? Again, it's a Sunday. Maybe they just don't have a club to go to, and that's it.
気になる違和感はありますが、とりあえず危険はありません。
But there's no danger. Then again, maybe I'm just assuming too much. I don't know.
だから危険なんてないって言っただろ。ほら、中に入るからちゃんとついてこいよ。
あれ、エミヤだ。何？もしかして食事は？
A person that knows you well comes in handy at a time like this. Mitsuzuri Ayako, the captain of the archery club, even figured out why I was here just by seeing me.
お疲れ。お察しの通り、飯を届けに来た。藤根は中にいるか？
いるいる。いやー、助かった。藤村先生ったら空腹でテンション高くて困ってたのよ。学食も休みだしさ、仕方ないんで買い出しに行こうかって考えあぐねてたところ。
And it started getting edgy. And it's funny because, I don't know, the way we use the word edgy these days is different, I think, from what she's saying. Edgy as in, she started wearing black and listening to hardcore metal. I don't know what edgy, like, should be. Cafe was closed, or because there's something else fire food.
深刻だったか。で、買い出しって、まさか下の豊悦に一人でか。
Toyoetsu?
そこ以外にどこがあるっていうのよ。ただでさえ備品で金食ってるんだから、非常食に金は避けないでしょ。
As expected from Mitsuzuri, the woman who hates to waste money. By the way, Toyoetsu is the name of the supermarket in the shopping district. Oh, thanks. I did not know what Toyoetsu was, and I guess Shiro explains it. In the archery club, anyone resting their arm and taking a break is sent on a grocery run as an exercise. It's a contradictory custom because even though it's an exercise to rest your arm, you have to carry back a lot of groceries.
そりゃ災難だったな。ほら、弁当。遅くなったけど、藤姉に渡してやってくれ。
Hey, omelets. I hold out the bag.
お、豪華三段セット。いいね。久しぶりに見た。エミヤはこういう細いの上手なのよね。
I don't know what she's happy about, but she smiles. I am. She's good at mass production. Mitsuzuri is usually in charge of dinner during our training camp, and she surprises us every time. The world of cooking is deep, considering how a curry with whole potatoes in it tasted good. Well, anyway, what's with this, like, side note about cooking? I feel like there's potential to turn Fate into like a cooking battle anime or something. The true Holy Grail War to find out who is the best chef. Amazing. Mitsuzuri only looks inside the bag and doesn't take it.
おい、嫌味はいいから受け取れ。中、藤姉が暴れてて大変なんじゃないのか？
そうね。そう思うんなら、さっさと中に入って藤村先生に手渡してあげるべし。だいたいね、入り口であんたを返したなんて言ったら、もっとへそ曲げるに決まってるじゃない。私は藤村先生にしごかれたくはないからね。ほら、ここまで来たら観念して中に入りな。
He points to the range using her chin. Well, she's right. It can get scary later on if I don't at least go see her. I'm not here for archery practice, so I can go home as soon as I hand her the lunch. I give up and head to the archery range.
けどな、三釣。お前も長いんだから、朝のうちに藤姉の弁当ぐらい確認しとけよ。顧問が生徒の昼飯を物欲しそうに見て回るなんてイメージ悪すぎるぞ。
is Fujimara or Taiga really that bad when she gets hungry?
いや、それが私も今朝は疲れててさ。最近ちょっと忙しくて、あんまり余裕がないんだな。ま、あんたに愚痴ってもしょうがないんだけど。
Then, she suddenly comes up to me and whispers into my ear.
で、エミヤ。あれ何者よ。すっごい美人だけど。知り合い？
Oh, he's talking about Saber. Her voice is tense as she asks. Yeah, you'd usually be surprised to see Saber. All the more if she's coming into the archery range after me.
どうなのよ、エミヤ。あれ、知り合い？
説明すると複雑なんだが、そういうことにしておいてもらえると助かる。ついでに、あいつが部室に入ってもみんなが騒がないように言い含めてくれると、とんでもなく本に切る。
オッケー。事情は気になるけど、その交換条件は気に入った。エミヤ、後でチャラってのはなしだからね。
I open the door. Saber silently follows after me and Mitsuzuri. We enter the archery range. The range is as loud as a battlefield, since it's right after lunch.
藤村先生、美咲さんがお腹痛くて死にそうだと言ってます。さっきの乾パン、いつの時代のだったんですか？そんなのただの腹痛よ。一緒に食べた先生は元気なんだから、美咲さんには昆布茶でも飲ませておきなさい。大賀先生、巻きわら練習するんでストーブ移動させてください。道場の隅は寒いっす。はい、いい度胸してる君は半ズボンで道場3周、腐った少年ともども叩き直してきなさいね。先生、出血です。北子くんが鶴で頬を切りました。その程度なら保健室に行かなくてもいいわ。裏山に植えてあるアロエでも塗っときなさい。もうなんだってこんなに裏反ってんのよ、この弓ってば。こんなんじゃうまく張れないじゃない。そこ上から押さえて張らないの。まだ若いんだから、難しいんなら2人でやんなさい。ひっくり返して切り爪が離れたら後で首を折っちゃうんだから。
Is that a death threat?
こうポキッと大事な弓を壊した生徒、私が。先生、切り子がありません。手が滑ります。あれ、本当？誰か物置に行って在庫を取ってきて。先生、在庫切れです。原因は先日先生が発注を忘れたことだと思います。じゃあ1年は野球部から老人バッグちょっぱってくること。うわ、むちゃくちゃだこの先生。
He's, I guess, very carefree. Or at least, well, not exactly carefree, but like, I don't know how to explain it. He's very, I don't know, very unique way of handling this club, I guess. Man, this place doesn't change at all.
さて、
I can't be watching this hellish scene forever.
ちょうどいい。おい、さくら。
I call out to her.
先輩。
Sakura puts down the bow in her hand and runs to me.
先輩、どうしたんですか今日は。もしかして
なあ、藤姉に弁当を届けに来たんだ。悪いんだけど、あそこでむちゃくちゃ言ってる教師を連れてきてくれ。
はい、そうですよね。そういえば先生、電話してました。
You know, wasn't Sakura saying something about how you should visit her sometime in the club? and stuff? I think she's a little disappointed. That you just care about giving... You just telling her to just get somebody else her lunch. And that's all. I don't know where her cheerfulness went as she slumps her shoulders. Ah, Shiro, you baka.
そういうこと。藤根、腹減って無理難題言ってるんだろ？手遅れかもしれないけど、とにかく弁当作ってきたから食わせてやってくれ。それと、昨日は遅くなって悪かった。晩飯作っといてくれてサンキュー。
そう言ってもらえると嬉しいです。けど。
She looks behind me. There stands a gold-haired girl unsuited to this range.
先輩？
なんだ？もしかして本当に手遅れか？一応桜の分も作っといたのも無駄？
そんなことないです。私もお腹減ってます。その先生に半分あげちゃったから。
Oh, and even half of your lunch is not enough to satisfy Sensei?
そんなことだろうと思った。桜のはすぐに食べられるようにしといたから、そう時間は取らないはずだ。ま、みんなもそういう事情なら、昼食を再開しても文句ないだろうけどな。
そうですね。それじゃあごちそうになりますけど、先輩、今日はずっと道場にいるんですか？
そうだな。せっかく来たんだし、部活が終わるまで学校にいるよ。昨日はすっぽかしたし、今日の夕飯は俺が作るから、桜も食べに来てくれ。はい、
喜んで。それじゃあすぐに先生を呼んできますね。先輩、お弁当だけ置いてどこかに行くのはなしですよ。
Sakura goes to get Fujine in a hurry. When I look around, Mitsuzuri is explaining things so the students are getting rowdy from seeing Saber. Well, I've accomplished my goal.
お腹いっぱい。糖分も頭に回ったし、これでようやく本調子ね。
The break room. Fujine is munching on some sweet bean jelly as she drinks some tea. The only thing audible in the quiet dojo is the sound of arrows. It must be because Fujine is calm now.
先生、そろそろ私も社長に出ますから、失礼しますね。
はいはい。あ、控えにいる三辻さんに話があるからこっちに来るよう伝えてもらえる？はい。
先輩もゆっくりしていってください。できれば、久しぶりに指導してもらえると助かります。
Sakura bows and leaves. But when she does so, she looks uneasily at Saber, who is watching us quietly by the wall.
で、シロはこの後どうするの？部活は5時に終わらせるけど、それまで見学していく？
What should I do? It seems Saber is looking at the archery range with interest, so I should... Okay, we have more choices. More choices. Interesting. I wonder... Let's see. I was wondering if teaming up with Rin would have made a difference. Or maybe... Because I don't think, well... I'm trying to get the bad ends, right? So I was wondering, would we get a bad end if we just team up with Rin? I don't think that would be the case. I don't think that would happen right after. If anything, like I'm thinking, like whether or not we team up with Rin or not, I guess, will have a consequence later, like later down the line. And that makes it kind of complicated though, because we have choices here as well. I don't know if this changes anything as well. I'm thinking... Okay, let's see. I'm wondering what happens if we go back. What if we go back? Does it matter if I go back? Okay, oh, that's not it. It's this one. Rin's proposal. I just want to see what happens. What does she say? Like, does it end right after, or I don't think it will. But okay, what happens if I say there's no choice from the start? There's too many things I don't know about skill magas. If it's temporary, I want to give her a hand. I was just gonna go through it quickly. Shake your hand. Blah, 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 blah. Doki doki. Give us a book. Okay, no, okay. I'm skipping through this because I don't want to go through it yet. So, yeah. I'm gonna go back here. What I'm gonna do. Back to the timeline where we did not team up with Rin. Because I just want to like go through it a little bit to get an idea that again, maybe it's a long-term consequence, right? In which case it might lead to a bad end later, you know, whether or not we team up with Rin. That makes it like all weird and I guess complicated, you know? Because you gotta remember like the decisions you've made from the very beginning, as well as the decisions you're making right now. Like, where you're gonna end up. Well, anyway. If it ends up like, again, I'm thinking like, if we don't team up with Rin, that's when the bad things will happen. I'm not sure though. Let's just keep going. Like, if we have to go back, then we do. And if it turns out like that's the correct decision, like not the team up with Rin, I might go back again and, you know, go through the scenes more slowly, you know, not skip through everything. Because I was just trying to see like, does it just immediately go to a bad end? I don't think it does. So I have a decision here where we can stay at the archery range. We can go to the student council room. I wonder why. Why would we go to the student council room? I guess we hang out with what was his name? I forgot. Our bestest friend ever, even though he's not really. Technically our best friend is the smug asshole that beats up Sakura. I don't know. Well, right now he's not our best friend. He used to be, I guess. I can show Saber around the school. That's an option. Well, I don't know. Let's just and I might as well stay at the archery range. Sakura wanted us to stay, right? Let's just do that. That seems fine. And it's also, it says right here, seems Saber is looking at the archery range with interest. You know, she's interested, so. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I'll cause trouble if I walk around the school with Saber. Our relaxing is familiar club room.